everybody. I'm so glad to be with you tonight. It's Friday night, and I just have a very important topic to talk about tonight. As you can hear in the background, there's a song playing, and it's Luther Vandross' song, Dance With My Father. And I'm going to be a little bit sarcastic with this topic because it really doesn't affect me that much anymore, but I just want to be real open with you all tonight. So, as you can see, I posted a video not too long ago. I worked out today, and let me just get 1 second. So, I worked out earlier. I posted a video earlier on my timeline, and it was just like, people always ask me how I got these guns, and what do I do to work out, and can you tell me your secrets? And I'm like, I just start posting stuff so people can see what I do to obtain this look. But more importantly, the look that I have is really specific because I got half of this from one of my parents. I'm not one for putting people out on Facebook. That's just not my drill. But something really poked me in my side when I got home because while I was at the gym working out, I was talking to my mom, and we just talked about a whole bunch of stuff, catching up, because I don't really talk to her as much as I should, and I'm working on that. So love you, Mom. But we had a nice little deep conversation about life and how things have transpired, catching up. And we were messing each other all day, so it was kind of like a prelude to what we were talking about at the gym. And we were talking. So then all of a sudden we start talking about, the past and how I got here, how much she loves me and she's grateful for me because, when I first was conceived, she was like, was offered to get an abortion. And my mom's like, no, I'm traditional. And I was like, thank God spoke to you. She was like, no, I'm just old fashioned. I don't believe in that. So I'm like, oh, thank God, I'm happy. I'm breathing right now. So real positive conversation, and something important she came. She was just like, what she's always told me was that she was like, Kiki, your dad loves you. Your dad loves you. And I'm like, yeah, I know. The entire time I grew up, she'd always said that, even though he was completely absent. But she was saying stuff like, he used to bring you Pampers and stuff like that. This was like when I was a baby, whatever. And she was like, he did what he could do, considering whatever, he messed up, yada, yada, yada. She always made sure that I was aware of that. She never made me hate him like a lot of baby moms do. They try to put, when the dad abandons the child, whatever, like that, they try to talk down on him. That is another human being. Like, you can't talk down on, because that child comes from that person as much as she comes from the mother. So, long story short, so I'm in a good mood. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Me and Father, we don't talk like that. And if you're watching, that's cool. Just hear me out. But we don't talk like that. And I just want to say one thing, my one and only point. When you have a child, when two people have a child, and they come together, they create a new heartbeat. That was a heart, guys. That was a heart. They create a new heartbeat. And this person is completely brand new. Never have been duplicated, replicated, can never be, never ever will be. This is a new being. So when this person grows up, they have half the attributes of both parents. We learned this in biology class. 23 chromosomes for your dad, 23 chromosomes for your mom. Period. But sometimes biologically, the child will inherit predominantly more dominant genes on one side. So if I'm one of two halves, that means I have half of everybody. So, but one side dominates the other side physically. See, I have my mom's heart. I have a heart. That's why I feel as passionate as I do. That's why I love as deep as I do. That's why I care about so much. And I'm sensitive because of my mother. My mom loved deep. I love deep. My mom sees people for who they are. I see people for who they are. My mom has a spirit of discernment. I have a spirit of discernment. My mom prays and she loves, she gives, and she does all this stuff. She outpours an abundance of love because that's what God intended us to be. I have that same heart. So exciting that I do. And I love that I inherited that from her. But the other side of myself, which is predominantly the physical side of myself, I have inherited the whole embodiment and physicality of my father. I have his arms. I have his head. We all got the same forehead, 4 kids that we know of. But I have his thighs. I have his hips. Like, people think we get it from my mom, but I looked at my dad's side. I get it from him. I have his ugly feet. I have his knees. I used to hate my knees because they're so pointy. Doesn't matter. Neither here nor there. I have his back. I have his shoulders. I have these beautiful brown eyes. If you can see, he gets them from his grandfather, and they passed down to him, and they passed down to me. Out of all his kids, I'm the only one with the brown eyes. But, which I love my brown eyes. A lot of people love my brown eyes too, so it's cool. real guy magnet, but it's okay. Maybe chick, but whatever. But no, my point is, I just want to say this isn't a message to go off on my father at all. Not even so. This is a message to the fathers right now who have kids that is newborn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 is the golden number because that's when they cross that threshold when they think that they are grown and they have their own mind. And if you are absent from that entire time, they are missing a whole part of themselves. A whole part of themselves. I am 28 years old and I can say I think I've accepted myself outer appearance wise, which came from that other side, probably about 2 years ago when I was like, whatever, I'm who I am. 2 years ago, I'm 28 years old. That means I was 26. That means I was done with college. I was done with grad school. I had my first couple bad jobs and everything. So 26 years, it took me 26 years to realize that I'm beautiful the way I am because I'm trying to understand how that works. But more importantly, if you're not there, your presence isn't known in your child's life and you're a father, and this is not coming from a female perspective, this is factual. They are missing out. They need to know who they are the moment they come out the womb. This world is so crazy and people can tell somebody and tear somebody down if they don't understand where they come from. And I used to have a real bad insecurities about my hands because they were so big. Like, what the? They're big. And my feet because they were so big and crusty. I have a pinky toe that's like really curved. It's like a corner, like you have a box. It's a corner on my pinky toe. I found out and discovered in high school that he has the same pinky toe. You know what he told me? He was like, their feet are feet. What do you care about? They move you around. I'm like, coming from somebody who has where it came from, it made me understand so much. And I accepted it right then and there. That's just one thing, my corner pinky toe. Imagine if he was there the entire time telling me, your arms are strong because it came from me. You're my child. So anybody got a problem with that, then you have a problem with them. If somebody was around to tell me that, oh, you got big feet, you got big hands, oh, better the mess people up with. If they want to mess with you, what would have been the odds? Oh, you're mad because you got a big back, you're a thrower, you're a shot putter, you're a basketball player. Come on now. If those things were said to me back then, if those things were instilled in me back then, I would have never had a problem with my image and my theory. I could be wrong, but I know I'm right. Because I had an understanding a long time ago that I was made this way. I had nothing to do with the two people coming together to create me. It is God, it is manifestation, it is biology, it is natural. So I'm very passionate about this topic because a lot of stuff like this happens every day. And this is not a message to my father. This is a message to the men out there who are not doing their jobs. Because what's done is done. I'm who I am. I'm 28 years old. I'm living my life. I am a grown woman. So for me, I'm good. I'm over the hump. But for the ones that are not, for the fatherless daughters that are not, please spend time with your kids. Please, fathers, be there for your daughters. More importantly, because they say that women look for their fathers, but if you're not there, they look for their fathers and a mate. But if you're not there, who the heck is she going to look to? Who the heck is she going to choose to love her? How is she going to accept love? It means so much, and I can't express that enough. So that's why I don't have any kids right now. I don't want any kids right now. I want to find the right guy to father my children because I want him to be there, be present, be alive, be well, be proud of your seeds. Don't shy away from them, avoid them because of your mistakes. You shouldn't have me, but you did. You know, you had a situation going on that I won't lay all your business, but you did. So it's kind of like, it does not matter. Once that child is born, it is your duty. That is your legacy. Got me spitting? That is your legacy. Come on. So fathers, please be there for your kids. It's like, you have to. For the sake of their mental stability, for the sake of their emotional health, for the sake of their whole life. They will question that other side. They will question themselves. You have to know where you come from in order to know where you're going to go. Period. That's all I have to say for you guys. You guys have a good night. Imagine dancing with my father.
And I knew for sure I was loved.
What's my future kids gonna do with their daddies?
If I could get another